Hi everyone, hope you're all well, all things being considered. I thought I'd just share some hair care, lockdown hair care appreciations. Doing it all yourself these days, so figured let's just chat about what I've been using and what I think of it. This morning I decided to do a little bit of highlight touch up. I had already touched up my base color and thought it was getting a little dark, so I would do just a few on the top. Turned out pretty good. So this little Clairol Balayage kit, it says for light to dark blonde, and gives suggestions for like 3 different techniques, whether you want to do an ombre, a balayage, or an all over highlight. So I was just going for picking out a few strands and brightening it up a little bit, so it worked out pretty well. I have plenty left. I will be getting multiple uses out of it, so you still have like your bleach, your developer, and a conditioner, which this was very nice. I just tended to use it right at the top where I did the highlights, but my hair does feel quite soft, so I might have made a couple little gaffes on the side where I didn't pull the color through the hair completely. So it came with this brush applicator, but I felt like using my fingers and dipping it in and working it through was kind of the technique that I liked the best. I'll just have a few little touch-ups to do, but it should work out. We're just muddling through, figuring stuff out on our own, especially when you're not used to doing your own hair color and highlights and whatnot, but I think for the times it will do. Something else that I've had for quite a while but wasn't using, and now I think I'll get back into using it, it's the Olaplex, the Hair Perfector, the number 3. So this is like a treatment, pre-shampoo and conditioner treatment, but the only sort of hassle about it is that you have to put it on towel dried hair, so you more or less have to have had your hair quite wet. So whether you got in the shower, wet your hair, towel dried it, put about a good quarter size or 2 worth in your hair, work it in, comb it through, let it sit for about 10 minutes, and then you get back in the shower and you shampoo and condition. So it's a bit more of a production to use it. Maybe that's why I bought it, and maybe I've used about that much out of it, just because it's a little bit of that extra step that you can get a bit lazy and not feel like using it. But now, hey, everyone has the time and might as well do a little extra for your hair, since I'm doing everything on my own right now, which I'm not used to doing. Another thing that I'm really appreciating having is the Aveda, the Smooth Infuse Style Prep. I love this stuff. I was a big fan of the Living Proof, the 5-in-1 for the longest time, and it's not bad, but for me this is a winner hands down over that for my type of hair, which is very, very fine, tends to frizz, and I find this does a lot better job, and it feels a little bit lighter going in, and doesn't weigh down my hair and make it look too flat, even though you may say, well, you don't have much volume in your hair. So, but I can really get really flat hair very easy if I put too much product. So this has been working out amazing. Something that a product that I've been using for about 30 years is the Schwarzkopf, the Osis Plus, the Magic Finish Anti-Frizz Shine Serum. Not this particular bottle, but I think it was probably since my sister was in hairdressing school. So that was quite a few years ago. It's just like a lightweight, but very potent serum. Like I would only put that much in my hair. Work it through your fingers, and it's just something that you put at the end, and it helps tame down like some of the frizz. It adds some shine. Yeah, it's more or less for the ends, or at least for me. I don't want to, again, put it too close to the roots, but it's a nice way. It adds a little bit of shine, a little bit of control, and helps fight frizz. So, and this will last years because the amount that you need is very, very small. Another one that's good is not expensive either, and I like to use this before I do any heat styling, is just the Tresemme, the Keratin Smooth, the 5-in-1 system. And it's the heat protectant spray. You can either put it on your hair when it's damp, or you can use it when it's dry. I have countless bottles I've went through of this, and it works great. Still, something that I'm loving and appreciating having is this Hot Tools, the Ionic Tourmaline Hot Styler by Hot Tools. I can't live without this. This is fantastic for that finishing touch. Blow dry your hair, and then it just takes down, just makes things much smoother. It's so easy to use. I find it's gentle on your hair, and I don't know, I think I've had this for 3-4 years now, and I love it. I use it every day. So whether it's on freshly done hair or on a touch-up on second day hair, just plug it in. It has a couple of heat, well, not heat settings. It's either just the heat or the heat with the ions. So I usually put it on with the ions and run it through, and it just takes down that frizz and smooths your hair, but yet fairly gently. And if or when this one would die on me, I definitely would buy another one. Another little thing that it's just sort of a sample that I got from the hairdresser back, I think it was in December, was this Invati Advanced Scalp Revitalizer. Just as a little boost, because my hair in the front is quite thin and each hair is like baby fine, that whatever I can use to help keep the hair in better condition, and you rub it in the scalp. It has a beautiful, exotic, that Aveda type of smell. It might not be for everybody, but it's very earthy, a bit musky, just very exotic smell to it. And it's an oil, so a little goes a long way. I mean, this thing, I've barely made a dent in it, and I've used it quite often. So I'll consider purchasing full size when I'm finished with it, but it's hard to say, has it really done anything or not? It's just feeling like you're doing that a little extra something for your scalp and the hair there. It just kind of hydrates that very fragile hair. So I've been enjoying that. And then the Schwarzkopf Gliss, I think I'm on my 3rd or 4th bottle of this, and I'm usually somebody who doesn't stick with the shampoos for that long, but I really like their line, and Schwarzkopf has been in the hair business for a long time. This is the Gliss hair repair. This is with the liquid keratin for extremely damaged hair, and it adds shine. So I'm very happy with this, and it doesn't leave, when you rinse out the shampoo, your hair does not feel tangly. I cannot stand if your hair feels tangly before you've put in conditioner. I feel like it's breaking, and just working your fingers through it. This leaves your hair not like feeling super slick, but you can run your fingers through it when you're washing, rinsing it out, and it's not all tangled. So that's a major plus for me. I really love this line of the Gliss line. And then, like the conditioner that I showed before, is this Renpure Advanced Extra Strength Biotin Collagen Nourishing Conditioner. I really like this. I still have quite a bit left, but I'll have to source this out. They used to sell this at our Walmart here, and for whatever reason they stopped carrying the line, so I'm gonna have to find a place that I can get this. But I really enjoy it. It's been my go-to conditioner for a long time. So anyways, that is about it. Just thought I'd touch base and share some of these hair care things that I've been enjoying having and using during this time where you're doing it all yourself. And especially since I'm not used to that, kind of appreciating them even more. So anyways, I hope you're all well and stay healthy. Talk soon. Bye everyone.